3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in 2019 from Ohio State. It's Dwayne Haskins.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
First carry for Darius Geis. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. Haskins will throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Lamb. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
This is taken at about the 14. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. Commanding the offense will be Lamar Jackson, the electric quarterback out of the University of Louisville.
And despite the 3 touchdown passes he threw, there's a lot to work on this week, wasn't there?
Oh, ton of interception.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going really with almost a 1-to-1 ratio, that's not going to work for you well at all. Not over the long haul. The beauty, though, somehow found a way to win.
Yeah, they still got the win last week. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. To throw is Jackson. He'll find Metcalf. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 on the last play, 19 more here, and another first down.
Check, 55 to Mike. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They've got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, let's go.
Second down, Haskins. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Lamb. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Just like that.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now Haskins got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. Now it's Haskins looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. The 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Check 49, check 49.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. DK Metcalf. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. As this unit comes back out there, let's focus in on Darius Geis. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now Haskins to throw it. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Let's go.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Back to the ground on 1st. It's Geis. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The Redskins on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Haskins on third down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Mike 5-5. Mike 5-5.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
55. I'm trying to collect. Check safety.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hey, watch the slam.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And Oliver gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Haskins to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Target.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
56 to Mike. 56.
Now Jackson to throw again. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, but it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Jackson. And he'll find Hall. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Jackson now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson now. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine.
Jackson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown for Dave.
DK Metcalf. As time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Play action. It's Jackson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Kyle Van Noy gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. To try again after the sack. Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Mike, 55.
Operating from the gun. Jackson.
Let's see what you got.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. 23 yards on the
All day,
play.
baby, all day.
Whatever. Discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense. It has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go heavy. Let's go heavy. Heavy, what you got?
To throw again. Jackson steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
56. Hey, let's get them home.
Jackson on first down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Mike, 56. I got him. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. On yard.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Now Jackson, and my goodness, this is incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it, but 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more, and, it's such a momentum play. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
All day, punt. Tight up.
Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. Marquise Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere.
Let's go, baby.
And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Now it's Haskins, and this one complete to Reed. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
I know you feel that.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done. I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check 24. Check 24. Go, go. Alert 3. Alert.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. He'll run it. The quick feet by Jackson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Redskins scoop it. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Stop your whining.
Switch.
Here's Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he's got this down to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Haskins will throw. Complete. Richardson has it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 19 on the last play, 19 more here at another first down. Haskins now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
They don't want it, fellas.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Keep playing hard.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
I got you.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Shift! Watch the shift!
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with second and a yard. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Big stop. Let's go.
Again on second and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Kyle Van Noy picks up his second sack of the afternoon. The Cowboys on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be third and a mile. Now it's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
4th down, here's Jackson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And this will be caught by Brown. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Let's go.
Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Now Haskins on 1st down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Haskins to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop him with 27 seconds showing on the clock. To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins, and he floated one out there incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. 3rd down here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, it's Haskins. Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
You got tape.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Devin White in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ballgame. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points.